Seriously, most people spend literally decades searching for some secret formula to success, completely ignoring the one real engine that actually drives it. They're missing the single lever that controls everything else.
When you unlock this single skill, you aren't just getting a job title. You are unlocking 3 massive life upgrades: money, confidence, freedom. So let's dive into exactly how this transformation happens.
Part 1. The underrated life superpower.
So why does everyone ignore it? I mean, ask someone what they want to do with their career, and almost nobody says, hey, I want to go into sales, right? People literally flinch at the word. They immediately picture pushy car dealers, annoying cold calls, sleazy pitches. It just carries this heavy traditional stigma.
But here's the absolute truth they never taught you in school. Every human achievement in history involved selling something. Think about it. Apple didn't hit $1 trillion on great engineering alone. Steve Jobs sold a belief. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't change America through policy alone. He sold a vision. Sales is the actual engine of human history.
We need to completely redefine this. Sales is the art of communication, the science of persuasion, the muscle of influence. It is not a slimy pitch. It's a highly trainable muscle that you use in literally every single relationship and interaction you have.
Part 2. Overcoming the fear matrix.
So what keeps people stuck in average lives? Well, it comes down to a deep psychological barrier, the absolute fear of exposure. And you've definitely had this exact internal monologue. Fear of rejection? Man, what if they say no? Fear of embarrassment? What if I look stupid or pushy? Fear of failure? What if I try my absolute hardest and still fail? Look, these fears are completely universal. Every single person feels them. But the difference? The successful act in spite of them, while everyone else lets these thoughts dictate their limits.
I want to change your emotional anchor right here, right now. Every rejection is a redirection. Every no brings you closer to yes. When you're in sales, you collect rejections, and every single no chips away at your fear until it holds zero power over you. Rejection isn't a failure, it builds calluses on your ego. It literally makes you mentally bulletproof.
Part 3. The confidence compounding effect.
Facing all that rejection doesn't just make you numb. It translates directly into unshakable confidence. The timeline of daily practice is just a complete transformation. Week 1, you're awkward, you're nervous, you're second-guessing every single word. Month 1, you start finding your rhythm. Month 3, suddenly, you're comfortable talking to complete strangers in any situation. By month 6, you're highly confident in job interviews, on dates. And by year 1, people just see you as naturally charismatic and bold. Surviving daily uncomfortable conversations literally rewires a shy beginner into a charismatic powerhouse.
Part 4. Breaking the income ceiling.
And you know what? This confidence directly impacts your bank account. The fatal flaw of the traditional career path is the fixed salary. Painfully slow raises. Your effort rarely equals your reward because, well, you're capped by someone else's budget. But a sales career? It's base plus commission. Unlimited upside. Your effort directly equals your reward. You finally control your own income.
Top salespeople regularly clear $100,000 to $300,000 annually, or even more. And the crazy part, you don't even need a university degree to out-earn doctors and lawyers. It is the closest thing to a true financial superpower that exists today.
Part 5. The hidden character benefits.
But the deepest transformations happen way beneath the surface, forged right in the trenches of daily sales. You build discipline because you must have a daily structure, emotional control, keeping calm under fire, resilience to bounce back instantly, problem solving to find creative paths, and adaptation to pivot when things change. This emotional maturity, it becomes your ultimate unfair advantage in life.
As Brian Tracy perfectly puts it, success in sales is 80% attitude and 20% skill. By developing this discipline, you become someone who keeps promises to themselves. You do the work whether you feel like it or not. And that identity is actually the most valuable asset you will ever build.
Part 6. Your next step forward.
Because, look, knowledge without action is just entertainment. So here is your exact 30-day starter plan. Week 1, read Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. Week 2, practice by starting 3 conversations per day with strangers in real life. Week 3, analyze top sales call recordings on YouTube. Week 4, offer a microservice and practice the close. This gives you a concrete, actionable, and structured path to follow the absolute moment this explainer ends. But before you take that very first step, you must completely reframe your mindset. Sales is not about taking. It is about giving. The winning frame isn't manipulation or pressure. It's simply offering real value to people who genuinely need it to solve a real problem.
Unlike other skills that just hit a plateau, the return on your sales skill compounds. Every conversation makes you sharper. Every rejection makes you stronger. In 5 years, the gap between you and someone who avoided this skill, it's going to be massive. You will be miles ahead.
Just listen to this powerful quote from Naval Ravikant. Learn to sell, learn to build. If you can do both, you will be unstoppable. And that is the absolute truth. Mastering the muscle of influence makes you utterly, completely unstoppable in business, in relationships, and in life.
Which brings us to our final, profound thought for today. The most important sale you'll ever make is selling yourself on the idea that you deserve to succeed. The version of you that learns to sell is the version that changes everything. And that version is just one decision away. The question is, are you ready to claim it, bet on yourself, and start your transformation today? Go build your future. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.